louder, drowning in the powder. Concrete shadows where we roam, lost in the struggle, no place to call home. Echoes of pain in the night we own. Concrete shadows, the streets we've sown. Blood in the cracks, stories untold. Fingers numb from gripping the cold. Sister hums a tune, lullabies crack. Her voice the only thing pulling me back. Concrete shadows where we roam, lost in the struggle, no place to call home. Echoes of pain in the night we own. Concrete shadows, the streets we've sown. Crown of the damned, cards dealt crooked, fate sleight of hand. Man in the mirror, who's that staring back? A ghost of a boy on the wrong track. Cops flashlights, red and blue haze. Dreams on pause, stuck in this maze. Voices screaming but the silence louder. Hopes a flicker, drowning in the powder. Blood in the cracks, stories untold. Fingers numb from gripping the cold. Sister hums a tune, lullabies crack. Her voice the only thing pulling me back.
Whispers in the dark, they know we keep fighting, fighting though. Concrete jungle, snakes in the gravel, dreams unravel, chasing gold like a jackal. Midnight shuffle, shadows dance on the wall, where hope's a mirage and pride takes the fall. Empty stomach growling, the night be prowling. Hunger ain't quiet, my thoughts be howling. Fingers blistered from gripping the grind. Time slipping, but the streets don't rewind. Ooh, can't escape the night. They haunt my soul, running through the dark, can't let it go. The struggle is heavy, but we move, we grow. We rise from the ashes, let the fire show. Cash rules the motive, hearts turn corrosive. Pain's explosive, every loss feels so intrusive. Lanterns flicker, alleys filled with secrets. Eyes on the prize, but the devil's got a weakness. Dodging the sirens, the silence is colder. Life's a dice game, the block's a pool holder. Pocket full of dreams, but they weigh like bricks. Clocks tick-tock, still dodging the tricks. Oh, the weight is heavy, chains don't break. But oh, our hearts, they still ache. We're running, but where's the end? The streets they take, but they never mend. Ooh, can't escape the night. Ooh, but we hold on tight. Shadows on the block, they haunt my soul. Running through the dark, can't let it go. The struggle's heavy, but we move, we grow. We rise from the ashes, let the fire show. Cash rules the motive, hearts turn corrosive. Pain's explosive, every loss feels so intrusive. Lanterns flicker, alleys filled with secrets. Eyes on the prize, but the devil's got a weakness. Dodging the sirens, the silence is colder. Life's a dice game, the block's a pool holder. Pocket full of dreams, but they weigh like bricks. Clocks tick-tock, still dodging the tricks. Weight is heavy, chains don't break. But oh, our hearts, they still ache. We're running, but where's the end? The streets they take, but they never mend. Ooh, can't escape the night. city heartbeat on the track. Concrete jungle, the struggle's real. Wounds don't heal, scars conceal. We rise, we fall, we spin the wheel. Life don't pause, but we learn to feel. Street lights flicker, hope flicker too. Hustle in the blood, survival in the crew. Shoelaces break, but running since 92. Bullet shells hit the floor, stories they pursue. Voices in my head louder than the sirens. Dreams in a chokehold, this steady fight. And love lost in the smog, hearts turn to iron. Every block a battlefield, no peace to be signing. Concrete jungle, the struggle's real. Wounds don't heal, scars conceal. We rise, we fall, we spin the wheel. Life don't pause, but we learn to feel. Shadow dance on the pavement where the dreams crack. Corner store sermons preaching to the pack. Metal sing lullabies, babies stuck and react. Brick walls whisper secrets, ain't no turning back. Midnight rides, we chase but we lack. Potholes in the road, memories attack. Hungry eyes in the alley, teeth ready to snack. Grind never stops, city heartbeat on the track. Concrete jungle, the struggle's real. Wounds don't heal, scars conceal. We rise, we fall, we spin the wheel. Life don't pause, but we learn to feel. Shadows chase dreams, concrete's my skin. Born where the light, too scared to begin. Street sermons whisper, devil's violin. Hustle ain't a choice, it's the life we in. City breathes smoke, lungs full of doubt. Broke every rule, ain't no easy route. Cash flow's a myth, wolves on the prowl. Survive or be eaten, that's the foul vow. In the jungle, we fight, we crawl. Rise from the ash when the heavens fall. The struggle's loud, hear the streets call. Concrete jungle is the life for us all. Brick walls speak secrets, they murmur pain. Graffiti scream stories under acid rain. Dreams bleed red, can't wash the stain. Tears hit the dirt, fuel for the chain. Midnight hustlers, prayers to the moon. Gunshots harmonize with the city's tune. Paper chase poison, but we consume. Stuck in the loop, the grind's our cocoon. Chains on my wrists, invisible tight. Freedom a mirage in the dead of night. Hope's a whisper, faint but bright. Hope's a whisper, faint but bright. In our wrists, invisible tight. Freedom a mirage in the dead of night. Hope's a whisper, faint but bright. Lungs full of doubt, broke every rule, ain't no easy route. Cash flow's a myth, wolves on the prowl. Survive or be eaten, that's the foul vow. In the jungle, we fight, we crawl. Rise from the ash when the heavens fall. The struggle's loud, hear the streets call. Concrete jungle is the life for us all. Brick walls speak secrets, they murmur pain. Graffiti scream stories under acid rain. Dreams bleed red, can't wash the stain. Tears hit the dirt, fuel for the chain. Midnight hustlers, prayers to the moon. Gunshots harmonize with the city's tune. Paper chase poison, but we consume. Stuck in the loop, the grind's our cocoon. Chains on my wrists, invisible tight. Freedom a mirage in the dead of night. Hope's a whisper, faint but bright.
Whispers in the alleys, shadows on the walls, footsteps echo, waiting for the fall. Street lights flicker, dreams feel small.
Cobblestones cracked, the pavement tells a tale. Hustle in the marrow, we ain't built to fail. Bruised knuckles meet the corners, life's a cage fight. Every day's a gamble, rolling dice at midnight. Pocket lint dreams, the hunger got a grip. Empty stomachs talking louder than the drip. A crow's shadow stretches black ink on the ground, hoping for the sunrise, but darkness holds the crown.
The cold wind hums, it sings my pain. Raindrops fall, they spell my name. Concrete shadows where we survive. Underneath the weight, we still strive. Out the dark, we fight to stay alive. Concrete shadows where we thrive.
Broken glass glistens, mirrors to the soul. Street signs pointing where the heart's grown cold. The wolves out here don't howl, they just bite. Schemes get cooked in the absence of light. Rats run races, the cheese ain't enough. Loyalty's thin when the times get tough. Graffiti tells stories, colors bleed the truth. In the struggle we grow, steel forged from youth.
The cold wind hums, it sings my pain. Raindrops fall, they spell my name. Concrete shadows where we survive. Underneath the weight, we still strive. Out the dark, we fight to stay alive. Concrete shadows where we thrive.
Broken glass glistens, mirrors to the soul. Street signs pointing where the heart's grown cold. The wolves out here don't howl, they just bite. Schemes get cooked in the absence of light. Rats run races, the cheese ain't enough. Loyalty's thin when the times get tough. Graffiti tells stories, colors bleed the truth. In the struggle we grow, still forged from youth.
Concrete shadows.